So Mario Strikers Battle League was announced during the Nintendo Direct. It's coming out on June 10th. And I don't know about you guys, but it was a delight to see weirdly aggressive Nintendo characters play soccer. John, how are you feeling about Mario Strikers Battle League?
This one came. I mean, this was a good direct in general for not having anything leak in advance, but this one really feels like it just came out of nowhere. I definitely thought that this particular branch of the Mario sports universe was probably dead.
It's been
so when that came on screen, I was very
years.
surprised. Yeah,
it's literally been 15 years since Mario Strikers last came out.
Right. This is equivalent to Metroid Prime 4, but for soccer.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like, Mario Strikers is such a departure from what would now be the Mario design principles, like the style guide.
Yeah.
It's so weird that they kept it.
Some of the things feel a little bit more muted than Charged on Wii.
Did we see Daisy yet? That freak.
Oh, no, I didn't see Daisy. She was probably in there for sure.
She's the final boss.
It's Waluigi crotch chopping.
But we have Charge and Chucks playing goalie now instead of the critters. Or the
that just seems natural. At least
he's playing something.
He's playing some sort of sport.
Somewhere, it's a game that is somewhere referred to as football. So I would say he's getting closer.
Yeah. It's a
finding
journey.
His way home.
I'm trying to get him in Mario Kart Tour right now. Like Charge and Chuck is having a year, man.
I want a Charge and Chuck like Historia that charts his progress in his quest to figure out what sport he's playing.
Like they gave Captain Toad his own game. Give me like Charge and Chuck Sports Superstar. And he's just trying to figure out how to play football, and he just like plays every other sport.
Yeah.
Who is the high-ranking Nintendo exec who just really loves Charge and Chuck? Because he's shown up.
I need to meet
quite
them
a few
and shake their hand and be like, "Thank you, sir."
Yeah.
Charge and Chuck is secretly like Miyamoto's equivalent of Silux. Like he just really likes him and wants him to be relevant.
He's also blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so from what we heard of Mario Strikers Battle League, they didn't say too much specifics about the first game kind of had like some cool tournament modes. But this one they focused primarily on some of the online components where, well, I guess just multiplayer in general, because they said you can have 8 players on one system, 4v4 play this game, which is really cool and potentially very exciting if I ever do a PAX panel again.
If we ever are around that many people at once ever again.
I will play Mario Strikers Battle League with them, and then we'll all wash our hands. But probably the cooler part, and this is what honestly makes me think Next Level Games is definitely making this, because it actually has like thoughtful online play. There's an online club mode where you can have 20 people per club, and you basically compete online to beat other clubs and be the most successful club. It seems pretty neat.
As long as the online works.
Yes.
They proved they can technically do it with Mario Party. Let's just see if they can do it a second time.
I recall the online in Mario Strikers Charged, which is 15 years ago, was okay.
I remember playing a whole lot of it back in the day, and it was fine. I mean,
definitely my
standard.
My standards were different then.
Yes,
but I remember it being okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited for another Mario soccer game. I love me some arcade soccer. This is certainly some arcade soccer. There's like some goofy things where like if you get a special orb, you can score a goal and it'll count as 2, which like that just sounds like a gimmicky Mario soccer game. And I think there is a world where I think Mario Strikers Charged kind of aired on this a little bit more, where it was if you knew how to do the different gimmicks very well, the game just completely broke down.
Yeah.
Where like there were certain character abilities that you could use, and like the balance was a little out of whack.
Right.
But the fact that this game, yeah,
that's kind of where the original fell apart for me in terms of local multiplayer. Was you got to a point where certain characters were just objectively going to win.
And that's the thing that makes me hope that with Mario Strikers Battle League, we can have like balance patches come out.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
That's
true.
a thing that happens now. We've never had a Mario Strikers game come out in a world where that
They could
happens.
have released the Mario Strikers update channel for the Wii.
But I am like I just feel like that's kind of the knock to me about Mario Strikers on GameCube and Wii is that once they were out in the world, people discovered ways to kind of break them, and the fact that this game could be a little bit more living, then maybe the game will not be forever broken. It could be tweaked along the way.
Yeah.
But June 10th, can't wait. Definitely very excited to play me some Mario Soccer.
There are some a couple of differences with this version or this entry in the storied Strikers saga. There you can like smash 2 courses together or 2 soccer fields. Did you see that in the intro?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and then also you don't play as a captain with partner characters. You all play as, I guess, main Mario Striker characters. Because in the originals you would play as either Mario, Luigi, or Daisy. Or,
Yeah, and then you'd pick like, Toad and Hammer
Yes,
Brothers and
right.
Monty Mole as the
And-
rest of your team.
Exactly. But this one, you could have like a Luigi and a Wario and a Peach all playing with each other. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah. Yeah, and
But
I
it
think
kind of
that works better
require
for-
that they have a lot more characters on their roster.
Yeah, because part of the thing in the originals was that like you could have two Monty Moles on a side.
Yes.
But yeah, maybe
dry
we'll
bones.
expand it. Maybe we can have Pink Gold Peach. We can have Tanuki Mario, Baby Wario. Could be in
Dr.
this game.
Gooba Tower.
Yeah, Dr. Dolphin. Get all the faves in. I mean, honestly, go weird. I would assume probably just judging by, Mario Kart Tour, I feel like might be a decent example for like the amount of the variety of characters that are potential for
Sure.
Mario Strikers. Like Pauline, probably a reasonable chance to show up.
This would
mean, they
actually
have-
be one of the most qualified things that Dr. Goomba Tower could be doing. Like this would work.
Though we'll see. They'll have to like model several different armor sets for each one because like
Yeah.
none of those have. Like,
Yeah, they do have that like
traditional
that
ring.
power-up system in
Yes.
this of where you can equip your characters with different armor to tweak their stats.
Well, he's
Right.
got a lab coat.
Yeah. The lab coat, it's like an Axiom Verge when you get the lab coat, and then you can like teleport
Yeah.
around.
Give him some shoulder pads on top of the lab coat.
Yep.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know how the lab coat stays on his non-existent shoulders in the first place. Don't add shoulder armor to the lab coat. That just makes me angrier.
But yeah, I think that might be all we have to say about Mario Strikers Battle League. Out
Mhm.
June 10th.
Excited.
Definitely, maybe one of my most excited games for this. Well, no, Chrono Cross is still tops, but this is up there.
This video is made possible by our generous supporters on Patreon. Did you know that Nintendo World Report is funded directly by fans like you? When you support Nintendo World Report on Patreon, you get immediate access to multiple exclusive podcasts every month, exclusive Discord channels, an early look at select content, and more. All for as little as $1 a month. Check out patreon.com/NWR for all the details.